Hello, everyone. Greetings to all poets out there, wherever you are at in this beautiful world. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the Mother Eagle Blossom Show. And this is your host, Helen Sarita from the Philippines. I am truly ecstatic uh, right now because I am so thrilled to be having an engaging conversation with this beautiful lady with me here right now. We will be talking about her poetic journey, what life really matters, and more. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am so humbled and honored to introduce to you all my guests for today's show. The highly esteemed poetess coming from Colorado, USA. On the screen right now, Miss Zanita Johns. Hello, Zan. Good morning.
Hello, Helen. Good morning to you. Good evening to my viewers in Colorado. I'm
Yeah,
so
it's
happy to
your
be here.
evening there. I'm
Yes.
sorry. So, can you tell our viewers about yourself?
Sure. First, thanks for having me. I'm so excited. I've been waiting to talk to you, to visit
It's
with you.
my
I'm honored
pleasure.
as well. Yes. And you make me smile.
Oh, you too.
Well, what I'll share is that I have three poetry collections. My first
Oh,
book is Poetic Forecast that I
yeah.
published in 2020. The second collection is After the Rainbow, published in 2022. And just last year, I published a third collection called
Wow.
Encore. That one is just so exciting. I'm going to show a picture of the three of
Oh
them.
my
This
God.
is the first one. You see that
Congratulations.
beautiful?
That's so beautiful.
Thank you, Helen.
Yeah, I love the cover.
That
And that's
one,
you.
that one matches your backdrop.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
me. And then the newest one, the cover was designed by my daughter, and you could see the
Wow. It's
applause. This
fantastic.
one was published
Beautifully
in response.
designed.
Thank you
Very
so much.
artistic.
Thank you.
I
So
think
I
there's
have
a
the three
meaning.
collections.
Wow.
There's a meaning.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think there's a meaning of that at core. Her design, I mean.
Yes. Yes.
What does it mean?
Encore means keep
Yeah.
coming, come again, bring us more. This one was written in response to my readers saying, bring us more. We want to hear more of we want to read more of your poetry.
Yes,
And
that's
this book
right.
was also nominated. It was submitted by my publisher, Lisa Tomei Zonville, for Pulitzer Prize consideration. It wasn't
Okay.
selected, but it is an honor to be submitted.
Wow, that's beautiful because the name itself in core draws attention, excitement,
Yes.
enthusiasm, and what we call this anticipation of your reader. So what is
Yes.
in that encore book that will you think give impact to your readers, or let's say will resonate with your readers? Can
With the
you
readers.
yeah.
Sure. Encore includes a lot of good stuff. It starts out with romantic poems, and
Oh,
some of the early poems in the book were made into videos by the late Alan Johnson. You know
oh
Alan
my
Johnson
God.
from the
My favorite
United Kingdom.
narrator.
Oh God,
Yeah,
phenomenal, phenomenal. So a
that's
couple of the
right.
poems in there he narrated, and
Okay.
then got a lot of them that talk about the human condition. I addressed a lot of topics that are pressing, such as gun violence,
Okay.
women's health, women's rights,
Yeah.
social justice, thing, homelessness, hunger, things that go straight to the heart. And then I always write poems that celebrate people. I love to
Wow,
celebrate people. And
that's
so there
right.
are several of those in here as well.
So that's
I'm
so
I'm
very.
speaking my mind.
I believe that book is so empowering.
Thank you. Thank you. That's the
Yeah,
intention behind this. Yeah. Yeah.
that's right, and
That
I
is the
love it.
intention.
You know, it just signifies that you are really not just a good writer, but a writer with a heart.
Ah, oh, but
Uh,
don't I have a heart? And
yeah.
you've probably heard my quote. I believe that every word shared is an opportunity to love.
Yes, that's right. Same as in our magazine, I
We are
see to it that
responsible.
every
We are
article,
loved.
yeah, every
Yeah.
article spread the
Yes.
message of love. So that is our
The
purpose.
message of love.
Yeah, of being a
That is
writer.
our purpose.
Yes, that's right. So, can you share one of your poems to our viewers? We're
Oh, I would
excited.
love to share one of my.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Now, the first one I'm going to share, this one it's not in the new book, but it is included in my first two collections, What Matters. And
Wow.
that poem is also the theme of a journal that I created called the What
Oh.
Matters Journal. So that's my
Oh.
poem that was meant. Have you seen this journal?
Yes, what matters.
Yes.
So it really
What Matters
relates to
Journal.
our also theme right now. What
It
life
does.
really matters.
What
Yeah.
really matters. And
So
the
before
what,
you read that,
okay,
uh what life really matters for you?
what matters for me? Well,
Yeah,
first of all, love matters, and family matters,
that's right.
freedom matters, equality matters, expression. It's important that we share our voice, the things we
We need
live,
our
what we have
voices
to
to be
say, what
heard.
we believe.
Yes.
Yes, the truth matters. I could go on and on about what matters, Helen. My poem, though,
Okay,
may I
okay,
share my poem?
continue. Go
All
ahead.
right. All right. And I'm going to give you a little background. I wrote this poem when I was still working. I retired 16 years ago. I
Oh,
wrote this poem at a time when we were dealing with social issues such as English as a second language,
yeah.
physical abilities, equality. And in 2020, when I decided to publish Poetic Forecast, I updated the poem and added some more themes in there to make it even more current. You'll know what's new when you hear it. So I'm going to share with you what matters.
I'm excited. Okay.
Okay. If your eyes met my eyes in the midst of a crisis, would their shape and color concern you? If you felt my hands as they massaged your aching body, would you care about the pigmentation of my skin? If I gave blood to replenish your low supply, would you need to know that I looked like you? If you were drowning and I dove in to assist you, would you reach toward me if you knew I was gay? If you were hearing for the first time in your life, would you need for my voice to speak English only? If your loved one lay sick and dying, would it matter to which God I prayed? If I donated money to support your favorite cause, would you refuse it if you knew how I voted? If the size of my heart increased each time I help somebody. Would you be more interested in the size of my body? If you asked me to walk a mile in support of humanity, would you get impatient if I used my wheelchair? If I said no and you assaulted me anyway, are you less guilty because I waited to report? If my family seeks asylum in the USA, are we not welcome because our border is to your south? If the police force keeps killing unarmed citizens, would you demand justice if they are African American? With civil unrest during this global pandemic, trust me, we will soon realize what matters. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Helen.
Very beautiful, fantastic, Derzan. So it forced your poem fosters inclusivity,
Yes,
oneness, unity,
exactly.
and no discrimination, right?
There should be none. There should be none.
Ah, oh my God,
We have our differences, but we are all the same
that's
and
right.
should be treated as such. Yes.
Yeah, and that is one of the uh, beautiful poems I ever heard.
Oh,
That's true. That's
I'm
true.
humbled.
And that compliment is coming from my heart. So
Wow.
beautiful.
Thank you,
And
Helen.
thank you and
Thank,
congratulations for that. So thank you for the
thank you so much.
sharing that. I know that the viewers will also think of or evaluate themselves of what they are doing to our fellow men,
Yes.
right? So
Yes. hmm hmm
yeah, we need to
That
be
poem was,
composed
I
and
was going
be
to share
accepting
that it was,
anyone. That's
yes,
right.
the
So
poem is so touching. It was
very
also
touching.
featured as a dedication page in
Yeah,
Voices of the 21st Century. Yes.
I truly love that. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Helen. Thanks so
That's wonderful. So, what do you perceive about contemporary literature in today's world for you?
Ah, boy. I believe that we have a responsibility to share. We have a responsibility to inspire. I'm encouraged when I connect with poets around the world. I call
Yeah.
it the what do I call it? The virtual poetry collective.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what we are. And I'm inspired by the poets by yourself. We both are administrators for the Passion of Poetry.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
and so when I see what comes in, I know that we are making a difference in the world. Our
That's right.
voices matter. We relate, we meet people where they are.
That's
When
true.
we share who we are, it allows them to be themselves. Authenticity.
That's right.
It's
And we can
critical.
be inspired by others' write-ups, because
Yes.
writing is also powerful. Good
Very.
write-ups or poetry is powerful. That if you really want to, change yourself, ready to change, and it will make us a better person
I
when we are
agree.
being
I
inspired
totally.
by others, and those
Yes,
others that we are also inspired become a beautiful people.
I agree.
Yeah,
We meet them where they are. Yes.
so that is the importance of literature. So we need to write good things. We need to express ourselves.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
to create a better world. And we need to
Yes.
support each
That's
other,
our
not
purpose.
envy.
Exactly. That's our purpose. We
That's our
shine light
purpose.
on
Yeah.
dark. Yes. Like music. Poetry is music. Art
Yes.
is, inspiring. It's
Yeah.
so important. Hmm.
So such a beautiful answer, and I don't want to skip this without appreciating you, that I really love your poetry, and of course your being you, and you are eloquent speaker. I can feel that, I observe that.
Oh,
So very
thank
nice.
you.
Thank you so much. And
You make me stand taller.
so, my next question is, what should be the good traits right first must have?
Honesty is the first
Yeah.
one. Honesty is so important. Um,
Yes.
when we write, or I'm going to speak for myself first.
Yes.
I don't share everything I write because it's not everything I write is not worthy of public view, but
Mm.
everything I write is truth,
That's
right?
right. And
And even when I write about things that are topics that are hard to discuss, things that are
yeah.
sensitive or delicate, I still try to put a positive spin on it. When things make me angry, I write. But even in that expression, I try to put a positive spin. I think it's
Yes.
our responsibility to be sensitive in what we put out there.
And we can write also diplomatically, right?
That's
Not
right.
insulting others.
Let's not insult others. Let's not
Yes.
bully others. Yes,
Yes. So we can
yes.
just be
But we have
honest.
to speak truth. Yes, truth is
We have to
critical.
speak the truth. We need to be like fearless in our principle also, but in
That's
a
right.
nice and diplomatic way.
Exactly. Exactly. Grace. Grace. I
Yes.
I call myself a truth telling vessel of love, light, and grace.
Yes.
That's how I
I
sum it up.
remember one comment you have that you're telling me, I can't forget it, that grace knows grace. Remember that?
Yes,
But that's coming
yes,
from you. Yeah. And I copied it myself because I love it. Grace knows grace.
yes. Grace
Yeah.
knows grace.
But because
Yes,
if you're not gracious enough, you cannot understand. You cannot feel
yeah.
those people who are good, who are
That's
having
right.
a
That's
good intention, pure intention. It will not connect you. So
yes,
we need to be graceful. We need uh, to acknowledge people who are also
yes,
good. We need to know
yes.
how
We
to
must do that.
appreciate people
We have to
like
be
that.
compassionate. Yes, yes.
Yes. We need
Compassionate,
to empathize them.
empathetic. There you go. We're both saying it. Empathy is yes. And
That's
Helen,
right.
I say I write when I'm happy. I write when I'm sad. I write when I'm angry. I write when I'm hungry.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Me,
have to write.
yes, that's right. And me, I write when I am tense,
Yeah. It's
when I am
therapeutic.
stressful. I
Yes.
want to convert my attention to that matter.
Yeah. Yeah. And
So,
then nature. Nature is so critical to life in
source.
general, how we live.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. That's right. So how wonderful. So,
Mhm.
can I ask one more poem from you?
Of course. I have
Yeah.
another one, and I think well, I saved this one. This is one that I haven't shared. I woke up one morning for a meeting
Okay.
with the women in the Garden of Nero. And I woke up and wrote this poem, and it just touches me. This one is called How to Treat a Woman.
Okay.
Everything you need to know is written in the fabric of our lives. Read the label, see what we're made of: silk, satin, cotton, soft, organic, luxurious, wool, merino, alpaca, cashmere, no polyester, 100% absorbable, 100% breathable. Notice the divine craftsmanship: delicate, reinforced, darned, double stitched, slip stitched, cross stitched, running stitch, zigzag, top stitched, knotted, buttoned up, pre shrunk, time tested, tightly woven. Carefully follow the instructions: no dry cleaning, no whip stitching, hand wash only. Lay flat to dry, no steam, cool iron only when needed. In other words, handle with care. Thank you.
Wow. Oh, that's a unique one. You know, handle with care. Yeah,
Yeah,
because we can compare that to life. That we have to intricately weave this. The what we call that, the thread, in order to have a beautiful
that's right.
tapestry. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So
That's who we are as women. Handle with care.
yes, that is
Handle
what
with
we
care.
want to be
Yes,
treated as women, right? So if you have,
yes,
you know, a good heart, with God-fearing heart, you don't need to be instructed, because you really handle with care to any
hmm
person, even not women, even men. So we always
yes,
have to handle with
everyone.
care to our brethren. So we have to be
That's
careful in
right.
our action. We need to,
Yes,
we need to understand that she or he can be hurt also if we are not careful with
yes,
our words thrown to her or
that's
thrown to him. Yeah. So
yes.
that
Our
that was
words matter.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Our words,
hmm
yeah, and we need to have a good heart in order, back to our the way, writers must have this attitude that if we have a pure heart, if you have a good heart, your write-ups will be also good, because our pen comes from our hearts, right?
From the
Our
heart.
ink.
From the heart.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So that's it. So it is really good to, before we can change the world, because before we can change our country, our nation, or our small community, we have to check
hmm
ourselves
It
first.
starts here. It
It
starts with
starts,
us. Yeah,
yeah, with us.
yes. And we
So
have to support each other.
that's right. And in that
Yeah,
way, we handle with care.
yeah,
That's
yes.
right. So, uh, what is your advice to the veteran poets, not the budding ones?
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Okay, what
We kind of
would
froze.
be your advice to our veteran poets? Those poets who are already, writing for years.
Those
Those
writing
famous
for years.
writers. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, to the vet. Now, I've never been asked that one. Usually the question
That's a
is
unique
advice
question.
for new writers.
Thank you.
That's great, Helen. Let me see. What advice would I give to the veteran writers? Phew. I would say don't stop. I would say reach back, bring another poet along with you. It's so important that we reach back. Poets need other poets, women need other women. I say keep writing, never stop writing, but bring someone along with you. That's
Yes,
my
that's
advice.
nice. We can multiply that. In that way, we can multiply. We can raise good
Yes,
writers. We can uplift other writers, you know. So it's just like
other
saying that we
writers.
need to,
Yes,
uplift new ones also.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, okay.
And we've
So,
got to don't write in isolation. Share. Share.
that's right. So, last question. Before I am going to share my poem also with you, you asked me one time. Remember, the what is this lady, Zanita Johns, prayer? Can you share with us? What's your
My
prayer?
prayer.
Yes. Yes. What's your
Oh
prayer?
my prayer is for humanity to be humane, for us to act. Let's treat each other the way God treats us. Let's be gracious. My prayer is for peace and harmony. No suffering. That's my prayer. No suffering.
I love that, John. Azan, you know what? I know that you are
It's
surprised with
simple.
my question. Yeah.
I
Uh,
love your question.
yeah, thank you so much. Because, I just want uh, the people to know how do we pray, and they can also,
Hmm.
apply this to themselves. And I want everyone to remember that even we writers are gifted, but there's no way that we are better than anyone else. In heavenly
That's right.
perspective,
That's true.
we are equal.
We are
So,
equal.
right. So, if you are truly a good writer, you are also a humble one.
Oh, for sure.
That's
Humility
right.
is, yes.
Yes, it's the essence of
Helen,
humility.
I have to, may I ask you what your prayer is?
Yeah, I always pray for, strength, strength, because I love helping people, because I believe that
Yes,
even we lack something, we cannot help others. So behind
right.
that, my husband is sick and I am taking care of him for 18
Yes,
years. And then, you know that he's being going to undergone dialysis treatment. I mean,
okay.
every week, twice a week, he has a
Twice a
dialysis
week.
session. Yeah, twice a week. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I believe
Okay.
that it is not a hindrance if I want also to share myself with others.
Yes,
Because there are a lot
yes.
of people, especially in our place, that, you know, there should be one to start it. So that's why I am, organizing lumad in our place, so that I have to stand without being a politician. Being a
Yes.
politician, we can help by ourselves. We can share ourselves
Right.
with others, and we can inspire and touch their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's my prayer,
Yes.
strength that I can still go on, because I said you can use me, Lord, for whatever you want, for whatever your
Yeah.
purpose. So thank you for trusting me. Thank you for using me as an instrument.
Yes.
So it's more on
Right.
thanking him, and he will be the one to,
Yeah.
guide my way. And I know that I will never go,
Yeah.
I will never stumble if we have God in our lives.
That's right. And because you're humble and obedient and grateful, He will give you strength. And I'm going to pray with you for strength
Oh my
and for
God.
your husband's strength.
Sorry, there's someone calling in the messenger. Okay, thank you so much, dear Zan. Thank you so much. And I think you
Oh,
were
that's
asking me one day that Helen, if you are going to interview me, you also have to share your poem as I do. So
please do. Please
yeah,
do. You
um,
have a point?
I don't know if I can find it here. It just only popped in my mind, but I hope I can find it here. I want to share it with you. The
Mhm.
last poem that I
I
have
hope so.
written, but okay, here it is. Actually, I already posted
Oh, your
this.
most recent poem you're going to share.
Yeah, I just
A new
posted this.
one.
Written June 22, so not
Awesome.
too long. Excuse me. The damaged share of mine. I had barely begun to scribble my words, but now the tears irresistibly flow as I gaze upon the beauty of my splendid garden. So joyful and vibrant, my heart smiles aglow. That the beauty of the scenario as I sit on this damaged chair of mine was incomparable. The breeze whispered to my ears, worries and doubts swiftly vanished just like a bubble. Life is like these flowers that blossom in my garden, tender yet proud and tall. Even in times of drought, they're strong, though some of the old and dry leaves wither and fall. But then the rain came soothing to the core, sending my plants some glory from heaven. Our heartfelt prayers were heard by the Father Almighty, and our pleas were dearly listened. If only our faith does not waver, light awaits ahead. Let us never lose our focus and hope. Trust and hold firm, for the heavens will not let our dreams fail and our efforts elope. Amidst great hardship, blessing will surely flow through the through our earnest visage. As the sun's rays rise, we will be filled with our daily needs and our spiritual grace. This is a lovely passage and a great lesson in our arduous challenges. Never ever falter. Let us seek heavenly wisdom as we continue to encourage and inspire one another. My garden sprouts new and fresh buds, and the old flowers will eventually wither and die. We have to ensure that the beauty and charm of our blossoms or our petals, many souls can savor by. Let us not squander life's blessings that we only borrowed from
Mm.
time to time. Let us not forget to delight whilst the gracefulness of our petals are still useful like vines. Oh, thoughts run just so quick that I feel triumphant like the one who joined a great race. My heart is full of joy as I learn the depth of my life, as I sit in this damaged chair of grace. That's it. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank
First
you.
of all, Helen, you had me at the title, The Damaged Chair. Talk about gratitude and humility and the analogy of life to the garden. I know you love your garden. I've seen
Yeah,
flowers. I've
thank
seen
you.
pictures of
You
your
have seen me
flowers. So that
toiling
is
that.
such a gift, such a beautiful poem, beautiful expression. I love
That's
that.
right.
Yeah, the line where you said, "Let us not squander life's
Yes.
blessings." That's what
Yes. We
it's
have to
all about.
share
Let us
it with
appreciate
many.
it. Yeah, I love that. And answered prayers, and the rain came. Oh, I love it. It's a
Thank
great
you.
analogy.
That's
Garden
what
too.
I pondered when I
Mm.
sit
Next
on
time
my
I sit
damaged chair.
outdoors, I'm going to be thinking about you.
Thank you, Zan. And you know what? For me, my interpretation of that poem, that even we are
Yeah,
just sitting on a damaged chair, we can still
yes,
see the
right.
beauty. We don't
See
need to sit a
the
fancy
beauty.
chair in order to see the beauty that surrounds
Yes,
us.
that's right. That's
And I,
grace. That's
that's right.
grace.
Yes, that's Grace. Yeah, Grace knows Grace.
Mhm, mhm. Grace knows
So
grace. Yeah,
yeah, that's it. And
I loved it. Thanks for sharing that one. Yeah,
thank you also, Suzanne. And I'm happy that I was able to share that with this conversation, because I know that not only my friends
yeah.
will watch this interview, but yours also. So we can bring the
Mine will.
beautiful message with them. So,
Yes, from the Philippines to the US to the
to the
UK to
US.
Australia,
Yes,
let's touch the world with
that's
beautiful
right.
blossoms and
And
yeah.
Zan, I thank you for your for sharing me with your precious time. I know that you are so
Oh,
busy too, but then we have successfully did it. So thank
yes, we
you.
did.
We did
I'm
it, and
so
I
glad
have,
we
yeah, that's
did it.
right. And I have
It
still
was worth
few.
the wait.
Yes, worth of wait,
Yes,
because we have been planning this since April, but then it's already
yes,
July.
I
Yeah,
know. Time.
yeah. So thank
Well,
you, and
let's enjoy our beautiful gardens. Let us
yeah,
keep
I
writing.
always do. And I believe that we're able to, give a beautiful passage to all. And
Yes.
some maybe not so vocal, telling us that you have changed my life. But I know there are silent people out there who are being touched.
That's right. That we know it.
Wow.
Yes.
San,
We
thank
can
you
feel
so
it. We can feel it.
much.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Helen. This was a
And
pleasure. Thank you
God
so much.
bless us. And
Salamat. Salamat. Is that correct?
salamat.
Salamat.
Yeah. I remember your
Salamat.
Filipino husband. Say hi
Yes,
to him.
I
Yeah.
will. I will.
Yeah. God
Thank
bless
you,
you.
Helen. Bless you. Prayers for your family
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
you.
Me too. Yeah. Likewise. Bye. Bye.